Again, so hello, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I'm Alex, this is U4. You might be keen on that. We are still going for the Switzerland Switzerland-oriented achievement Switzerlake. That requires that as Switzerland you have 100 provinces without any of them touching the sea. Which is fairly interesting. It's quite fun so far. We probably could have, maybe even should have gotten it all in one go last time, but mistakes happen, and we move on. The flintlock musket is what I'm saving up for. The on-conserve is incredibly amazing. Manpower recovery speed is dope as fuck, but we don't have it right now, so tough shit. So, declaring war on Venice here would pull in a bunch of people. Hesha, Lorraine, Iceland, Verden, Nuremberg, Austria, and Moldavia. Now, Austria and Moldavia obviously will be dealt with by the Ottomans. Fighting in another war, are you now? Well, this is a shame. This is a true shame. Alright, well, let's drill while you're doing that. If I can't drag either of my allies into war, I will have to fight small wars, and we are not to that point yet. I have a mission to recover our manpower anyway, so this is not the end of the world. It's not the most exciting thing, I'll grant you that, but it's not that bad. What are we doing on this? So we still have support of 2 of you. Close, Elsies, but you're not quite close enough. As aggressive expansion dies away, more of them should be supporting me. I don't really know if it's that important, honestly. Let's just take the inflation. We're due to pay off inflation anyway. Yeah, let's do that. Do I want to build anything? No, not at all, not really. I could upgrade forts. I could rethink our whole fort mentality here. Let's upgrade our capital fort, at the very least. Is this in the mountains? No, this is a terrible fort then. None of these are in the mountains. Well, Piedmont would be. So Piedmont would make a... Is Baron? Wow, this isn't in the mountains. What trash? Okay. Generally speaking, you want to build in mountains rather than anywhere else. Or at least highlands. Or forest or hills or something. These are right next to each other, so they don't really serve much of a purpose. I could put one up here. Really, I should put one up here, but it's expensive. I don't wanna. I can't afford to anyway, so I could develop the development of the province here. Ooh, it needs to be at 20. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just let that go. How is Genoa independent? You are at war with Venice. Venetian conquest is a thing that's happening. That means that you're an even easier target than you were before. Let's consider it. It would just be me. I don't love that. You're at war with only Venice, so if I improve relations with Genoa, and it will probably take too long to do this, I can guarantee Genoa and go into the war on their behalf. That would be nice. Because then I would count as a defender. Marketplace, castle, courthouse, recruitment camp, or regimental camp. None of these are things that I care for in the least. They're all trash. You have a very annoying alliance. To break that, I would have to go to war with either Bremen, who is a free city, Nuremberg, who is a free city, or Friesland, who is actually a valid target. We have a trade dispute against them already, really, huh? We'd lose stability because we have good relations. It would drag in a bunch of people, including Venice. I'd go to war with you, I'd go to war with Friesland, nah. Oh, well now France would join in. But not the Ottomans. I think it's better just to wait until the Ottomans are done with their war and call in both. If you're going overboard, you might as go really overboard. Give me Aufstein? Oh, you say no. Okay, well, how about waiting, demanding lawful territory. Give me that. Oh no, you're still saying no. What a shame. So now I will... I don't really get much out of going to war with Lubeck here. I can call in France. But it would get me to war with Hamburg, who I can't take anything from, Friesland, who I can't take anything from, Luxembourg, who I can't take anything from, Aquila, who I can't take anything from, and Sweden, who I'm not interested in taking anything from, and also I can't take anything from. So this war really wouldn't profit me very much. It would slowly stop the fall of the Holy Roman Empire and maintain maybe a little bit better imperial authority for me, but it's not that important. So let's not bother. Really, when we were with the Commonwealth, we should have had them release this. That is apparently a rightful part of the Empire. This is all a rightful part of the Empire. Ah, well. This is going to be awkward, and taking these back will be awkward as well. Not impossible, just real fucking awkward. Can't declare war on you because France is fucking white knight. God, I do not like France right now. Do not like their white knighting around Europe. Makes things way harder than they need to be. Sickness of the Emperor, tax modifier, let's decrease that because that doesn't matter terrible lot. New idea, it's still the same terrible idea. The peace is eating at me. It's too peaceful, I can't stand it. We really can't be drilling here. Man, even with the new tech, our support sucks. Support limit is garbage. Alright, Venice we could go to war with. The Ottomans wouldn't join in, but frankly I don't think we need the Ottomans, but the Ottomans would help. Who are you even at war with, my dude? We're at war with the Great Horde in the Crimean conquest of... I think Crimea... doesn't actually have that in hand. Weird. Because they're at war with Russia? No, the Ottomans will win this. Or they won't. If they don't, that's interesting. If they don't, that's a valid opportunity. Enforce peace. Genoa, you're gonna say no. I'm gonna be a defender in this war. Ooh, shit. That's very bad luck. I should have been paying closer attention. We are collecting here. Right, I'm moving trade there, I'm moving trade there. I could move our trade capital down into Genoa, because we do have some provinces down here, but it would be even harder to control. So I think, transfer trade power in Rhineland. I'm counting as the attacker here, huh? I call bullshit. I won, which also I should call bullshit on because that's not properly fair at all. So we started this war out with a stack wipe of a bunch of their troops. Was that fair? No. No, not even remotely. But here we are. Tuscany is out of the war. I am in this shit though. Let me just emphasize, yeah, you know what I want. You know the provinces that I want. Let's just go occupy Mantua. Let's go... I guess occupy this. How big of an army do they have? Oh, 3,000. They have no army. Fantastic. I don't want to be standing on that. Our tech is at time, not ahead of time though. On time, maybe would be a better way of saying that. Spend that money, get that professionalism. Let's improve relations with the Ottomans, just because we can. How are we doing here? We have enough favors to call each of you into one war, and only one war. Should be enough. Let's focus this other last dude on improving relations with outraged countries. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, Sweden, you want to return that territory? No, you won't. Oh, you're also a heretic. Get out, Sweden. Get the fuck out of my holy Protestant empire. I'll maintain, I suppose. The end goal isn't to form the HRE. I'd kind of like to. By that I mean I'd really like to. It'd be fun, and I haven't done it in a long time. But first things first, right? Gotta get our priorities in order, and our top priority is get the actual achievement. To put one foot in front of the other, and don't jump before you look. Otherwise, Memigan, make Alsace vote for us. Oh, why are they so unlikely to vote for us? We don't have enough electors anymore. Every day it's a new problem here. Every fucking day. Here, you are an electorate now. Congratulations. Why is Alsace not voting for us? Their relations with Luxembourg are better. Yeah, but what if they weren't, though? What if we were friends? Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be wonderful? I'd be into that. So we're gonna take Mantua here. We are not in charge of this war. Genoa is still the war leader, which fucking sucks. I have 50% of the war contribution, which is pretty rad. But as always, I want more and more and more. Treason against Switzerland. Reassessment survey is... Oh, the Switzerland area. This is the Switzerland area. What's unrest? Negative 7.4, negative 3. Yeah, give me that. I don't mind particularists. I don't particularly mind them at all. And you white pieced out. You piece of garbage. I went to bat for you, and this is how I'm rewarded. Honestly, I'm not surprised, but I am annoyed and disappointed. Unlawful territory on Sweden. We could start a whole bullshit war on them, but that wouldn't be that fun. Provence, yeah, or ignore them. Get that sweet corruption. Alright, for the time being, just drill. Let's think about a way forward here. Being occupied by Friesland? What the fuck? Yelrin, reconquest of Friesland. Everybody's fucking with everybody. Lots of people are voting for me now, though, so I'm cool with that. Very cool with that. We got to spend this admin and Diplo, because it's getting kind of overwhelming. So let's just click on that. Can't. Click on that. Good enough. Diplo. Click on that. Click on that. Right, rad. Hello, development. Can't build anything worthwhile. Can I make my army bigger? Probably not by much. French conquest of what? Alsace is being attacked by France. Oof. No. Dishonorable Emperor. Well, we already had 0. So 0 minus 10 is 0. I could jump in and attack them first. It costs a lot of stability, but it is an option. I declared war on France. France would not come to war in defense of Austria. Cool. How about Venice? Nope. France would join us against Venice, however. Fucking weird. Also call in Austria. If I promise the Ottomans land, they want to be into it. But if I went to war with Austria, France wouldn't come in. Huh. Because they're a defender in the faith and they'll have to decline. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. Neither of you should have been drilling at that point. I recognize that. So let's just walk you away from the front real quick and we'll call in the Ottomans. Oh, did I not call them in? Stupid. I'm not at war with you. Right, you can attach to this, and you can attach to this. I know that the Ottomans on their own will pretty much wipe up all of this. You're still at war against Russia. Well, okay, maybe this will be a bit trickier than I had given it credit for. Apparently, I don't know what I'm talking about. Surprise, surprise. Wah, wah. Well, at least France is not involved in this war. Try to keep my armies close together. Be smart about this. Hopefully, the AI is more interested in taking out the Ottomans than they are in taking out me. I know that's just blatantly not going to be true because the AI always, always, always focuses on human players. I do not know why, but it is a thing. Possibly because it recognizes that human players are likely to be more dangerous than other AI necessarily are, but all the same, it's pretty immersion breaking and just irritating. Oop. I thought that I'd paused there. There we go. This is pretty small. Force limit can go up by 2. I'll go ahead and build those 2, hoping that that will discourage any more bullshit like that from happening, though it's not particularly likely to. This is ugh. Not unexpected ugh, just normal ugh. If me calling the Ottomans into this war is really going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, I will be amazed. I'm trying to force Venice out of the war first, as they have some provinces that I would like. We'll be able to start coring those more quickly. Also, I can feed some cores to Ferrara, which would be nice. Because I don't really want all that much from them, but, you know, getting them out of this war sooner rather than later would be nice. Even if I only take one province from them, that's one more province than I had before, and the end goal is to just get more. What might be a worthwhile pursuit. Switch this over there. Cool. Go occupy Modena and Lucca with this stack of only infantry. Ringen is fallen. Yeah. There's bullshit happening up here. I know. But you're not actually in proper Switzerland, so I can't really honestly say that I care very much at all. Can I have Mantua? Can I have this? I can't have any of this because I don't have enough forts. That's fair. War score isn't high enough. I hear you. I don't like it, but I hear you. Sure would be great if France weren't a terrible garbage tier ally. Yo, you done with this war? It looks kind of like you're done with this war. I'd like you to release... No, not Danzig. I would like you to release Danzig. Not into that? Fine. For the time being, pay me money. Yeah, we'll take what we can get. Get their armies out of the war, which are really the more important thing. Get the Ottomans able to focus on Austria, which is also important. Pay them off. Let's go crack some heads with this stack, because the Commonwealth is out of the war. I am way less afraid of everything up here now. Now, It's still 129,000, huh? It's a fair number. Didn't realize Castile was in this war as well. You, I can get a lot out of. You, I can get a lot out of. Including this. I can't do much up here. You, I can get so much out of. Not so much here, but yeah, I'm happy to eat away at Brandenburg. I'm happy to take way more territory than I have any right taking, and to enjoy some overextension here. Perhaps this attack is ill-advised. Yet here I am. Excellent. So now you'd be attacking me in the hills? I was attacking into the hills, perhaps not the wisest choice. Let's retreat down here now, because numbers have turned, and I'm smart enough to recognize that. Still took more out of them than they did out of us. So, all in all, worthwhile, particularly because you have some garbage to deal with of your own. Okay, I could run away there, I could run away there. Let's run away to Verona. Then to Treviso. Then they will not attack us because we're all in one giant fucking stack. It's beautiful. You'll go bother the Ottomans, which has always been the goal. Pomerania. We're with Pomerania, really. Really? You want out? Oh, well, I'd let you out if you wanted out. Yep, definitely this one, because otherwise it'll start spawning a disaster, and I'm not really a huge fan of disasters, really. I know, contentious feelings, but disasters and I, not a match made in heaven. Actually hang out next to this. I know that we have numerical superiority, and that the Ottomans are tearing shit up as they do, but I'm still wary. The Ottomans have 72% of the war contribution. Ain't that classic? Why is your morale so terrible? Just having a hard time recovering, maybe. Maybe. We'll find out. I am about to be attacked here. Am I going to win? No, I have no general. No general, so let's split off. Hop back in here. Save this. Brilliant. Return. We can just hop everything in here. There we go. Okay. We got Treviso. We don't have your capital, but you should be incentivized to hand stuff over now. Ferrara, I would not like you to give Modena to. I would like you to give Lucca to Ferrara, but that's not going to happen. Can I give this to Ferrara and tell you to eat a dick? Yeah? Looks doable. Coalition would form a Venice. Look at me caring. Look at all of this caring I'm doing. Right, so we should go take their capital. Hopefully it goes quickly. It's going somewhat quickly. I'm wary because this is not a very big army and it has no leader. We should definitely fix the leader part. At least that's a slightly better leader. Not a good one though. We just all stand on Venice? Yeah, but fuck, I can't. Go walk into Ferrara. Nope, sorry, I meant run the fuck away into Ferrara. Can't go. Well, you're gonna run away. Are you gonna make it? No. That's okay. Any day now. Alright. Fine. Once their capital falls, I'll be able to take what I actually want from them, which isn't really all that much, all things considered. I mean, it is decent amount. You're still struggling with 2 wars? No, you finally wrapped up this war. You're probably just exhausted, and that's why you're doing a bad job at this second war. What else do I want? I have influence ideas, which are great. Diplomatic ideas would give us better improved relations and diplomatic reputation, which will really help us manage this aggressive expansion. Innovative ideas might be nice, but I think I'm going Diplo ideas. It'll help us stay emperor or become emperor again, which is nice. And it also has some other perks. Alright, so Venice is out of this war. Really out of this war. So we start coring Parma. Excellent, let's walk down to Parma. Let's walk over to Verona. We can focus on Austria, but I'd rather not, because it seems as if our buddy down here has that covered. I'd rather... Well, really, I want this. Do I have that occupied? No, I don't. Here, go occupy that. You, on the other hand, probably have something more worthwhile that you can be doing. Gallery, we could go drag out of the war. That would be nice. They have a bunch of their armies up here, which is no good. No good. Maybe I should be keeping my armies close together. Arguably. And the Ottomans are coming in and doing just a bang-up job of clearing out the Austrians in the south. However, the Austrians are also in the north, you know, as you do. Going in multiple locations and all of that. Who's bound to be emperor? Am I set to be emperor? I'm not really set to be emperor. Let's fix that. We're out of manpower. We are no longer out of manpower. Ooh, hey, Oldenburg. Wouldn't it be great if we were friends? And Alsace, what the fuck? And all of you are pretty mad because I'm a dishonorable emperor? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's completely valid. And I guess Lubeck would be the last one on the list. Or at least the closest people to get to vote for me. Whether they're likely to or not is not really relevant. Oh, I thought I was being attacked here. I'm like, by who? How? Oh, all that fell out because that fort must have fallen. Fair enough. Sace, maintain, revolt, not my problem. Who wants out of this war? Everybody else is kind of content to stay in it. Really a shame. I suppose I should move up and start taking out Brandenburg's territory. Where are you going? Away. If I attacked into Valois and reinforce from here, and by reinforce I mean force march reinforce because I want this to go really well. There we go. Ruthless. Ruthless is nice. I like Ruthless. Let's swoop down here with what's remaining. Where are you going? Avoyant. Alright. What if I rushed into there? Nope, still not yet. There, we'd catch you there. Not a great battle, given that... Alright, what is the deal here? Why is your discipline better? Reconquista, right, you just have more discipline ideas. Morale is just... poor uniforms has been hurting us. Okay, that's fair. Drill is hurting us as well. Their tactics, actually, they have just better ideas across the board when it comes to fighting. So we have to use our numbers, and that is not something I like to lean on. Numerical superiority is something that's somewhat easy to upkeep, but also it's just not satisfying whatsoever. Peace offer from Austria. Is it a white peace? You want me to pay 62 ducats. Yeah, but like, no. Because we have friends in this war who should be doing more than they're doing. Let's take back those forts. Well, really I should take the war goal, huh? Who has... You go take the war goal. You stick around and fight small armies. That is not what I had in mind, exactly. Not at all what I had in mind. Oh my god. Oh, Ottomans. You are probably out of manpower, which is likely the source of what we are looking at right now. Tell you what. Fine. Not into it because there's an ongoing battle. Wants concessions other than gold. I wanted to be cool about it, but no. Is this gonna be... No. Maybe I should have taken that peace offer. Suggest offer. White peace. Okay. Well, white peace. And it's not a real white peace because I got Parma out of that war. And our vassal got Verona. So that is a win-win for me. Not crazy about all these getting uppity. But there's only so much you can do, particularly when things just didn't go that well. Surprising. That is 6. We need a 7th. Provence, do you want to be an elector? Yeah. There you go, buddy. Be an elector. Emperor is dead. I'm still the emperor. Hell yeah. Stability loss. Heinrich is better. Otto is trash. Just like real trash. Let's get 20 of these. Standing on a different spot under a different leader. Also drilling, because we should always be drilling. Drill you, drill you. Our lack of drilling has caused some problems. Ferrara is our vassal. You are our vassal. Fantastic. We need to recover from the wars. Yeah, let's do that. Unlawful territory. No one will give it back, so it's not really worth declaring on, even though it might seem like it. Lubeck. Recall. What are we doing on allies? Oldenburg, we are still married to, unfortunately. Replace these cavalry with better cavalry, and this cannon with a better cannon. Need a new rival. Well, it looks like the Papal State is a willing subject to our animosity. Okay, you improve with allies, you two improve with outraged countries, because there's sure to be a few of those. Give me additional levies. And you give me additional levies through here. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait on manpower for quite some time. But truth be told, I had it coming. I've been stupid about these wars, and I should be focusing more on making our armies better so that we can stand on our own for the somewhat inevitable clash with someone like France or the Ottomans when we don't have help. Truth be told, our army isn't that bad. Just the way I've been handling it is pretty severe mismanagement. Once the pouring is done, I do believe that I will boost our stability to help offset the unrest, or the war exhaustion anyway. Oh yeah, just boost that all the way, just all the way. War exhaustion will continue to drop on its own. Should be fine. Swiss peasants, well, even if they did fire off, they wouldn't be that big of an issue. Do I take the money? Fuck no. It's a joke that we just got that event after buying up stability, but yeah, happens. It happens. Researchers. Dope. Now, this is an awkwardly shaped country. We are still losing. Oh my god, we're down another elector. Drop like flies, I swear to god. Grant electorate. Alright. A little less fly dropping now. 8 heretic princes in the empire. There are fewer and fewer of them every damn day, just because there are fewer and fewer princes every damn day. Revoke free state status. What would this give me? Change reputation by 100? Yeah, absolutely do that. Ah, I need 5 imperial authority to do that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Back to making friends with outraged countries. I am 1, 2, 3 set to be emperor. Correct. Great. Us being emperor gives us manpower, which I like, force limit, which I like, tax income, which is okay, I like it. But more importantly, it makes it so that we're not having to deal with aggressive expansion penalties as much as we used to. Or at all, really. Again, I really don't love Milan having the fort here. Piedmont would be a great fort. But Piedmont would really only defend us from France, and I don't care much for that. This is just really over-fortified in this area up here. Like, this is triple redundantly covered. It's covered by this, it's covered by this, and it's covered by this, meaning that I should just have a fort here instead of all those other places. I can do that. So, definitely can't... Well, this is in the mountains. It wouldn't be bad to keep this, but it wouldn't help to keep it either. This I keep because it's our capital, and that makes the upkeep cheaper, and it's our capital, so I'll want it anyway. Milan, I can just fucking ditch that. So now, this is unprotected, this is unprotected, and this is unprotected, meaning that it would justify... Flopping down a fort right here. Means Wallace will be covered as well. Oh, well, actually, would I prefer one in Wallace, which would cover Savoyan, or Piedmont, which would cover these? I'd prefer Piedmont. So, Parma is now undefended. Velschbrixen is undefended, that's fine. Breisgau is undefended. Ulm is hills. Ulm is hills, that's pretty nice. This is all... No fort territory. Well, might as well let this go while I talk about this. Baden would be the best one, even though it's the worst terrain, it would cover the rest. Not really sure if that's worth it, and by that I mean I'm pretty sure it's not worth it. What, local defensiveness, 10%, whereas in the hills it would be... The hills? In the hills? 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 Your? Fucking hills. 25%. Yeah, top one. These are right next to each other, so this is all kind of redundant and ugly. I should have one in Woonberg, but I don't. But I have one in Brunswick, and I don't need one in Brunswick. So let's get rid of this. Let's go to Woonberg. Let's improve this a lot? No, let's just destroy that church. Build a fort there. That will cover this. This is covering all of this, so it can use an upgrade. Bamberg is covered, Ansbach is covered. It's really these four that aren't covered, and if they're not covered, and that is a problem, build a fort there. It's a bad fort, a suboptimal fort to be sure, but that'll give us decent fort coverage over most of our country, which is something that we don't really need all that much, but we've been lacking in and has been a slight annoyance in past wars. Word. How we doing on favors with you? We have more than 10. Yeah, and you almost 10 again. So you I could use to hit Austria, no problem. You... How do I manipulate you? Oh, let me aspire. You're still Defender of the Faith, right? It's really hard to tell. It should say somewhere on here if someone is Defender of the Faith or not. But, yeah. It is what it is. Nope. You can do with that on your own. We are still going to be Emperor. We can't push for this. We need a lot more Imperial authority than I'm ever going to get. At least in the short term. Hello. Foreign emissaries. I'm into that. More diplomats, please. More diplomats so I can make more people less angry at me. Avoid any coalitions, because Lord knows we don't want any of those. Ooh. With peasants, always something to look out for, apparently. When are they likely to fire off? Oof. 4 years. Plenty of time. Not worried about it. Austria is not at war. Bohemia is at war because of their alliance with Great Britain. It's interesting. France is willing to defend so many people that they maybe shouldn't be. Maybe shouldn't be. Austria is still allied with Brandenburg. That was quite a potent alliance that they pulled out. Can't say that I was disappointed. I mean, I was frustrated in that our dreams of conquest were abated and passed down, but you're guaranteed by the Papal State. The Papal State is allied with France. But Mantua is Protestant, meaning if I declare war on Mantua, take this for example, and I called in France, France would then be at war with their rival in the Papal State, which is fantastic, because that opens up all of this fucking territory for us. And hell yeah, okay, I'm about that, and it would be another war with Venice, so word. Let's free up a couple of people to generate more claims on these wonderful Italian nations. It's kind of funny that expanding into Italy has been the easiest part of this campaign. And typically, Italian entanglements are how you get coalitions. Not to say that we are not going to get a coalition anytime soon, but oh boy, can dream. I can hope. Ottomans are looking mighty fine. You are at war with no guy. Because Crimea's fucking stuff up ridiculously. Sweden looks ready to form Scandinavia. Commonwealth is still holding on. Austria is still holding on. Bohemia is doing surprisingly well, truth be told. Brandenburg is a mass pain in the ass. France, God, I love them, but I also hate them because they're eating up provinces I want to be eating. But, you know, I guess I can't get too mad about that. Well, I can, but it would be hypocritical either way. And I recognize the hypocrisy. Spend money. Okay. Well, apparently we have just finally recovered in terms of vassalized Würzburg. Could I do this? No, make Hesse vote for us. How likely am I to make that happen? I would be delighted if Hesse were to vote for me. Why is it that low? Territorial claims is an issue. My relationship with you isn't that great. I can boost that by 140. 140 would be just barely enough to make you vote for me. So yeah, let's focus on that. And I can cheat by royal marrying them and all that jazz if it helps secure the alliance, because the reward for this is what exactly? Diplo reputation. Not as good as I thought it was, actually, but that's okay. I already have a claim on this? I already have a claim on this. Well, then I don't need this here anymore, do I? Modena, Cuneo, I want Modena I want, but Cuneo, let's demand first. Well, not demand, claim first. I have a claim here. Oh, I guess I'm done with you as well. Never mind, easier than I thought. I want to improve relations with our allies and outrage countries. I'm gonna wait until I claim this as well before starting the war, just to make it easier to take what I want to take. I'd be delighted to just feed Ferrara more territories here on the coast, because I don't want to integrate them. Oh my god. There's an idea. Hey, you want to be a march? There you go. Hey, how about becoming a march? Awesome. Making them marches makes them better at fighting, and because I'm just using them to feed coastal states too, perfect. Again, I'm gonna wait for our morale. I'm gonna be a good, patient boy and wait for my morale. I'm not going to be impatient and get us into trouble again. I'm gonna be smart about this. I'm gonna be smart about this. Cool. Can declare war in January. How close are we to attack? Not that far out. Young can serve. That would be very much appreciated because we are still hella behind time on this. Mantua is the one I'm going to war with. It would also call in Bremen, or Verden, actually. Oh, well. Huh. That's okay. So you're gonna go here, you're gonna go here. You are gonna go here, and then, yeah, this is done. This is dealt with. Nice. Oh, they beat you. Not so nice. Well, nice, all the same. Because I'm getting what I want out of it. Hell yeah. Wow, fuck. This? I guess that one. Would I catch it if I ran for it? Nope. Would it matter? With France in this war, I don't foresee any trouble. Because France brings in Aragon, and Aragon occupies some very helpful territory here. Do I want Romagna? Do I want any of this? Not really, I just want to sit and take this. Maybe take Cuneo. But for the most part, I'm happy to just lay back and let this war win itself. Take all the uber important cities. By that I mean attack Cremona because I can and because I'd win. Oh no, it's kind of not going well. Oh look, it's going like insanely well. What a twist. Okay, let's have you stand here and here. Go hang out in Parma. Okay. Looks great. Oh, I wanted you to go there. Beautiful. You're under siege. Oh yes, you're definitely under siege. And our vassal's going to win this. Little tete-a-tete we have it going up here. Beautiful. Allies noble with allies noble with a foreign power. Yep. Nope, that's not what that says at all. Verden, my boy. Give me money. Give me this. Give me that. Give me occupied by Oldenburg. Oh, Oldenburg's my ally in this, not my vassal in this. East Frisia is my... yes, well, you're not getting annexed. Don't worry about it. I was about to annex you, but don't care. Verden's out of the war, just gave us money, which, you know, cool. That's a dead theologian. Hesha is voting for us. Frick yeah. Rival of our rival is Portugal, so let's go make friends with Portugal. This last person, I suppose, should be making friendly with outraged countries. Mantua... oh, Oldenburg got pieced out of the war. Yeah, but they're just standing up there. totally reasonable. You occupying French provinces is actually kind of good for me. It'll exhaust the French, devastate their land, and while they are our allies, they are also a rival and competitor. I'm not even a great power, and they are the secondary great power. I'm allied to number 1 and number 2, which is fantastic when they get along with my designs, but when they don't, I'm not really in a position to resist them, so I want me to grow, them to decline, but them not to decline so rapidly that it makes them less useful implements for my expansion. Ferrara, that's mine. I guess we could piece Venice out of this war next. By could, I mean should. Let's go start occupying Treviso. Because I want Cremona from Venice, and if I get that, then I can force them out of this war nice and early. I don't want to... Yeah, I really don't want to just throw this stack onto the fire. So... Oh, okay, you'll just go occupy that on your own then. Alright, cool. Siege of Genoa is over. Time to take Cuneo, because I also want that. Romagna, let's go take Albania. I cannot pronounce words. Oh, hey. Good. Beautiful. Oh no, you won. Ah. Kinda nice to see France getting beaten up. This is a controlled experiment, like France losing provinces is not that big of a deal right now because it's all handleable. As long as we keep a close eye on it. And I am trying to, anyway, keep a close eye on it. So tech is coming up in 3 years. I could buy cheaper regiment cost. Now let's just be patient. Save up and save up and save up. Keep saving. Once this fort falls, I should be able to take Cremona from Venice. It's not part of the war goal and will result in some not insignificant amount of aggressive expansion, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Conversion successful? Hell yeah. Catholicism's for dummies. I would love... I thought that was the papal controller. I'm like, how the fuck am I the papal controller? No. That's just the HRE. You are at war with each other. Castilian Canada and the Castilian-Canadian War for Independence against France, Aragon, French Columbia. You're fighting Castile, but France is backing you. Gotcha, gotcha. So France is actually going to be quite occupied here in a bit. Fortunately. Section with Venice looks like it is about done. Really not into that, huh? You go occupy your capital. I can do that. No, I can threaten to do that anyway. Demands exceed war score. Current peace offer length of war. Ally in war. Venice holds Venezia. Use caution. I can't build a navy. So I really would be delighted if you handled that for me. So the Papal State is actually just an ally in this war. If I play this smart, I can force them out before I force out Venice. Yeah, I would like to do that. Let's go to outraged countries. Once this fort falls, I'll have the last piece of territory that I really want from them. And then I'll do the math and see what I can get from them. Any day now. Well, it looks like both of their last forts are falling, so maybe I shouldn't rush this along too much. It's not like I'm in that much of a hurry. Now, we are eating attrition. Our manpower is severely on the decline. However, so is theirs. There we go. So, you want out of this war? You are welcome to leave this war. First thing you gotta do is never be friends with France again. Cool. You good with that? Alright. Second part is I want that. Third part is... this goes to Ferrara. And that's it. That's the war. And oh hey, a coalition that I don't care about. And I am not afraid of. So let's tear down that port because I won't want it. Start coring that. Start coring this. And not make it into a core if you're at war with somebody else who has a core there. Yeah. So Venice is the next one we need to drag out of the war. And Venice is quite picky about not wanting to hand that back because we haven't earned enough war score. Herpa derpa derpa. I'm a great power now. I'm more powerful than Austria. That's a laugh. So it's just Mantua and Venice. Yeah, so Mantua would give me this. Oh, I could force you to give me that as well. Coalition would form, but it ain't no thing. So let's just do that. Give me those. Give me that. Mantua's port is great because it covers this, and that. While, oh no, it just covers these four, which weren't covered by anything before. And all of this is covered by forts now. Hell yeah. Do that. Do that. Just be cautious. There's no need to get overly... no need to get too much bravado involved here. Hell yeah. So this last person, improve relations with outraged countries, because there's bound to be a few of those. We need to improve relations with Lubeck, huh? Yeah, well, let's assign somebody to do that. Do I think it'll work? Not really, but assigned. What happens if this succeeds? I get Imperial Growth Modifier. Well, that doesn't matter. You are at war with Moldavia and Provence. Oh, because you attacked Moldavia and it pulled in Provence? Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. So, drill, and drill. And all these forts can get mothballed. How we doing on force limit? Can get 6 more, so bam. And there's all my people. 32 are in this army, good. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Ottomans, yes. Yes, Ottomans, I'm very into this. If you give me Provence. Yeah, I would like that. Oh yeah, you're allied with the Ottomans because the Ottomans are probably wanting an ally against their enemy. Smart. Weird, but smart. Am I in charge of this siege? No, then I don't want to be a part of it. Yeah, go sit in Alsace, I guess. I hate that. Ferrara, well, my vassal's in charge, so I'm in charge. Fair enough. Army reformer has died. How about a quartermaster? Ooh, how exciting. So we are gonna need more manpower. Just straight up gonna need more manpower, so let's do that. Let's give... can't do that, huh? Board of clergy, administrative support, demand diplomatic support, grant monopoly charters. Let's just go in here and trash this. Trash this. And cool. Well, it's been about another hour. So that means we have 2 more hours left of tonight. But if you are watching on YouTube, that just means you stop by tomorrow. So I will see you then. Take it easy.